I have to make sure إنه عندي balance for everything. واحد مو دائما لازم يشتغل لازم يحط مثل different tasks to finish, which includes everything يعني. Be involved in any kind of sports and it's very important for them. Deal with failure, how to work hard, how to be committed. It's nice. Really hard. I had to be really patient with myself.
أهلا بيكم في حلقة جديدة من LVLUP Podz and اليوم عندنا a very special guest with me, لبنى.
Hello. Thank you so much for having me. I've been checking out your podcasts and they're super fun and interesting.
Awesome. No problem. بالعكس احنا متحمسين أكتر إن أنت معانا النهاردة. We're doing it يعني in a new setup. لو ملاحظين بودستر فتحوا استوديو جديد في Gymnasium Motor City, which is يعني so cool. حتى لو شفنا الباك جراوند عندك it's so amazing. Thank you again for coming. I'm really looking forward for this conversation, which I think إنه يعني let's talk about different topics easily, openly, براحتنا خالص. يعني we can start with who's لبنى. يعني if someone checking out this podcast and don't know who you are, who's لبنى?
لبنى is أول شيء I'm a mom of 2 girls. عندي بنتين and I'm a content creator. I'm a fitness coach and an athlete.
And how are you doing all of this together?
Mina, I think it's passion.
Yeah.
إذا عن جد بتحب الشيء اللي عم تعمله بتتفرغ لكل شيء. دائما بقول يعني if you really love what you do, ونفس الشيء أنت أكيد you know how it is. You'll do it all.
Yes, true.
Is it tough? It is tough, yes.
Very. Tell me about it. طيب لبنى خلينا ناخد كده شوية بشوية الجيرني, لأنه أنت حكيتي قلت إن أنت you're a mom. First of all, happy Women's Day.
Thank you.
Today,
Thank you so
which
much.
is يعني on the day of the recording.
It's actually a very special day. We're doing this podcast.
It's an extremely special day. Yes, it is. وشفت حتى أنت النهاردة الصبح كنت بتتمرني. They gave you flowers in the gym.
They were so sweet. That's so sweet. That was really thoughtful.
And احكي لنا أكتر الأول عن your kids. You have 2 daughters.
مزبوط.
How old are they?
So عندي ليان, she's turning 9, وعندي لين, she's turning 10. So
Okay.
it's actually opposite. Oh my God. Layan is turning 11 and Lean is turning 9.
Amazing.
I just had my legs day, I'm like out of focus.
لا.
You have to excuse me.
And are they يعني since you're an athlete and you're a coach, how is their sports? يعني do you include sports in their lives?
Of course. I'm so blessed. أول شيء both of my kids أخذوا شوي من both of my parts. أنا كما بتشوفوا دائما على الانستغرام I love cooking and I love training. عندي لين بتحب الطبخ, بتموت على الطبخ والأشياء الهيلثي. وليان, she's also into gymnastics and she competes, and they're both actually into gymnastics, they're very into fitness. وبشجع كل الصغار دائما إنه to be involved in any kind of sports, and it's very important for them. مو بس إنه to stay in shape, بس حتى it's important for their mindset. بتعلمون discipline, to work hard. بتعلمون how to deal with failure, how to work hard, how to be committed. It's nice, amazing. And وانتي مشجعهم ان هم يعملوا gymnastics and are they يعني in a stage where they will be competing مثلا في tournaments او حاجة زي كده؟ ليان عندي she competes already. She traveled to Qatar, to Kuwait. She's going also to Jordan soon. She competes against other schools.
So it's in the genes.
So it's in the genes already.
In the genes, I guess.
My little one also just recently started. They're getting into that competitions world.
Awesome. لا حلو. يعني أنا أشجع ده. And
100%.
طب since we're talking about the motherhood.
Yeah.
How do you balance it along with being extremely busy? Because يعني لما تيجي نحكي أكتر عن الفيتنس in general, أنا يعني وهنتكلم في ده بتفاصيل أكتر, لكن أنت من قريب you were competing in a pro league which requires ton of dedication and ton of work to be done. غير كده صناعة المحتوى, الناس ممكن تفتكر إن صناعة المحتوى حاجة بسيطة وسهلة, لكن كمية البريبريشن والشغل والتحديد والتصوير وعدد مرات التصوير والاديتنج والبروست بروسيسنج it's a big deal. And then dealing with people who are inquiring. يعني لما تيجي تحطي reel أو content والناس تبتدي تسأل أو to comment أو to share أو to have an inquiry and you have to respond للحاجات دي. It's ton of work. Cooking, preparing. So
coaching
coaching
and
as
clients
well,
and following up and the back end work,
which is again a crazy يعني واحدة من الحاجات اللي علشان كده حتى لما بنيجي نتكلم على level up as a technology نحن we try to give a platform for the coaches to save more time بس doing it without يعني the proper setup and proper platform as well can be extremely time consuming.
عشان هيك بدي حول لعندك
soon. Yes. How do you balance all of that?
كتير. This is one of the questions I get asked a lot. How do you do it? صراحة I just do it. I think one of the most يعني من أهم أحاول أحكي عربي لأنه من أهم الأشياء الواحد يحط priorities يحط الأولويات.
Yes.
You know. So set your priorities. Number 2 لازم الواحد يكون organized. يعني أنا عندي schedule at least بالليل I know what's going to happen the next day. لما راح أقول لك مرات السكادجول بيمشي بالمية there's plus or minus but you have to be organized. You have to know how is your day going to look like. and أنا عندي كتير مهم إنه I do what I love which is my training, my prepping, competing, plus give time to my kids, plus shoot content because this is my work and at the same time just take time off. So I have to make sure إنه عندي balance for everything. مو بس إنه الواحد مو دائما لازم يشتغل لازم يحط مثل different tasks to finish which includes everything يعني. The most important thing إنه to be organized. I think it's
and I imagine برضو the discipline لأنه أنا يعني أعرفك من زمان يعني أنا كنت أشوفك لما كنت you were preparing for your competition. كنت دايما الصبح أنا I do remember يعني very early in the morning you come in your gym bag prepped your tools equipment التمرين you had your training regime you were in non-stop work في الوقت ده. I think it's يعني discipline is also part of
not to waste time. يعني بشوف ناس بيروحوا على الجيم they spend like a good 10-15 minutes socializing talking. طب in 10-15 minutes you can do 2-3 different exercises, you can do your cardio, you can grab your meals. So much happens in these minutes. Don't waste time, just keep يعني your time is valuable.
Yes.
ولازم الواحد to use it as smart as possible. لأنه if we lose track of it يعني 10 minutes 10 minutes فوق 20 فوق نص ساعة this is like a good an hour or two wasted in your day. You can eat in this 1 hour or two, you can prepare your meals, you can spend time with your kids, you can so many things for don't waste time.
yeah absolutely. So الفيتنس جيرني تبعك يعني انت اول ما بدأتي did you start مثلا your fitness journey in the gym more towards building the physique اللي هو for competition ولا كنتي بتلعبي سبورت تانية في الأول؟
No, I was just any other normal person enjoying the gym, enjoying the workouts, trying to lose weight. It all started after I gave birth to my second child. حبيت رجع جسمي. I'm like I have to look better than my 20s. How? فصرت أتمرن. It was more like a fun kind of thing. بعدين a lot of women started approaching me and how did you lose weight after pregnancy? What did you do? عطينا tips. I'm like وأنا I love talking to women and people who helping them. So I'm like you know what, maybe I should get into this. Back then I was working in my family business. I was getting really highly paid. Everything was good. And I just switched careers. I'm like, you know what? I want to do this thing and it makes me feel so good.
Yeah. Gratitude of helping people.
Yeah, like I loved it. I loved coaching women, advising them what to do. I took the certificate, started coaching women. But then for like a good 5 years, I'm like, what's next? I love challenges. I don't like to stay on the same path. I met my coach about 2 years ago. And I told him I want to do something like, I want to compete. Can I compete like with my body now? He's like, of course you can. I'm like, really?
وكنتي قبل الكومبيتيشن مثلا بسنتين ولا كان يعني
يعني
did you give it enough
2
time?
years.
2 years, okay.
2 years. So I asked him, قلت له how long would I need to prepare? He's like, you need time. يعني it's achievable, but you need time. We we changed everything, the whole workout routine, nutrition, and I worked so hard. And plus I had a goal. And 2 years later, it happened, which was like about 6 months back, almost now. And Mina, it was the best thing ever.
It was an experience, huh?
It was an experience, achievement. لأنه I stepped on stage with people who was competing for like a good 10 years.
Okay.
I was the only mom.
Wow.
And to look like them was يعني amazing, you know.
Definitely.
And all the hard work, you just feel so proud. And this is why I want to do it all over again. I felt so proud.
So you're ready to do this again?
هلا we're preparing again.
بتحضري تاني.
Yes.
Okay.
For a bigger one. It's going to be in about a few months. I'm excited.
Nice. I didn't know that. That's cool. So انتي وانتي بتتمرني you started to see the difference in yourself. عرفتي تظبطي جسمك بعد الولادة التانية. People started to ask you and you started into coaching. And you had the knowledge.
Yeah.
Why do you actually require a coach for you?
صح. كتير ناس تسألني why do you have a coach if you're a coach? But every coach has a coach. أنا بقول لك شيء. When you're a coach and you have a lot on your mind and it's a lot of back-end work, preparing. You know how it is, preparing schedules, following up. But sometimes you just need someone to tell you what to do. Then I don't have time to think of me. No, شو رح أتمرن شو رح أكل. I needed someone to guide me. And when you are professional, طبعا you need someone professional in this field. And I'm not I don't know how competing life was. I don't know how, I mean, you know, how do they train? And بصراحة it changed a lot in my routine. يعني it changed the way I train, the way I eat. It was completely different. If you're, it's different when you're a lifestyle, يعني if you're training just to maintain or you're training to just take for the sake of training, or if you're training to compete, to become an athlete, it's different approaches.
It's a different approach. ونقدر نقول ان your coach was actually remote as well. يعني he wasn't. How did you get to learn about مثلا the moves or the exercises? لأنه I would imagine وزي ما انتي بتحكي يعني if someone is looking or seeking for lifestyle coaching, they might require someone on ground.
Yes.
بس لو حد already بيعرف يتمرن أو knows what to do in the gym, does online coaching work?
Oh yeah. For أول شيء professional coaches, they don't train beginners. You have to have at least يعني a few years of experience. They're not going to waste time telling you how to squat or how to hold. You know, you need to know, to have the knowledge at least or experience. For me, it was more about techniques. It was about few tweaks in the training, in the move itself, you know. Plus also the nutrition was also very important. لأنه مثلا, I'll give you an example. I used to get scared to eat carbs.
Yeah.
I never used to eat carbs. I used to hate it. Like, oh my God, carbs, I'm going to lose. I'm going to get bloated. I'm going to be fat. But the first thing we did when we started training together, أول شيء عطاني rice. I'm like, are you sure?
Basmati rice, 150 grams.
And Mina, the moment I started eating rice or carbs in general, I started eating more rice, cheat meals, pizza, burgers, more fat in my diet. Fat as in like healthy fat.
Healthy fat, of course, yeah.
I started seeing change. And I'm like, whoa, إنه ناس بتخاف إنه they see big portions, they see carbs, they see fat, they see these things in their meals. بخافوا إنه لا أنا I don't want to gain weight. These are the things that you need. And طبعا I learned these things from the whole prep journey. إنه you need carbs. You need carbs for energy. You need carbs to build muscles and this much protein and fat to recover. It's very important. And plus another thing I've learned, recovery. قبل كنت يلا اتمرن يلا صبح وبالليل و3 ساعات وكارديو صبح كارديو بالليل. I was exhausted all the time. Once I started, I'm not gonna say training less, but I started having more recovery days. My body started resting a bit more. صرت أعطي أكتر بالجيم. These small tweaks really make a huge difference in results. يعني. I don't know if it makes sense.
It makes a lot of sense. أنا نفسي اختبرت الموضوع ده لفترة. I never competed. I never يعني planned to compete. بس في فترة ما كنت يعني مركز جدا، وكان أكلي كل يوم نفس الحاجة.
Yeah.
بسماتي رايس، جريل تشيكن، جريل بيف، فيش، سالمون، egg whites, eggs, oats. بس. And then cheat meals. And cheat meals on cheat days يعني on cheat meals
Cheat.
on that day.
One.
لأن it was
الناس
a
بتقول لك
single.
cheat meal
لا.
cheating all day.
لا it was a single cheat meal. Yet كان ساعتها الكوتش كان بيقول لي eat whatever.
Yeah.
كل براحتك. If you want pizzas, fried chicken, burgers. هو طبعا he was pushing more towards burgers.
Yeah. We love burgers.
I think it's becoming a trend now. Everyone who competes when they go for a cheat meal, they go for a burger for some reason.
I want a burger too.
بس هو كان يومها يقول لي كل.
Yes.
It's fine. Eat them all together, but it's only a single meal.
كيف التريننج the day after?
لا التريننج كان بيبقى خطير. Insane.
That's why cheat meals are important.
Yes.
You kill the workouts after.
100%. لا 100%. وساعتها the energy levels were always getting higher. The weights, التمارين نفسها. يعني nowadays then I'm not following a plan, not following a certain diet. لا I feel I go to the gym. لا مفيش energy.
Yeah.
It's all part of the whole thing.
Exactly,
The nutrition, the work,
food is fuel
and the
جد.
discipline. Yes. طيب, if someone approaches you for coaching online, and again we're talking lifestyle coaching, what is your coaching approach أو ال theory behind, يعني will you put them into a program as if they're competing ولا الموضوع بيختلف؟
لا أكيد. أول شيء أنا عندي two types of coaching. عندي life coaching وعندي coaching where I put like a workout program. Life coaching sometimes حسيت, let's say most of the times women needed coaching and advice أكثر من إنه حدا يعطيهم workout plan. Because مثلا so many like personal topics مثلا when do I train? I don't have time مثلا. I don't have motivation. Stuff like that. So I felt like I needed to coach them first and talk to them to help them find out يعني what do they want? Do they want to, is it me that they need help in putting a program together أو بدهم حدا يحكي معهم. We first set I usually have a conversation with them وبشوف where are they going, what do they want, and then أكيد it starts with a basic program. I like to always start basic حتى to see when they were يعني level تبعهم where do they stand. There is always follow-ups كل أسبوعين we do Zoom calls. أنا all of my coaching now is online. أنا بصراحة I wanted to work with people اللي they're committed. I don't want to worry about يعني people who are committed, people who wants to really dedicate their time to train or change. They are the people who stick to an online program. أكيد بعطيهم program, we follow up, we see how they feel. Are they seeing results after, they should start at least feeling good, at least a month after we begin. And من هناك بنبلش let's say the program.
the actual
and it's very important for me إنه they enjoy it لأنه بالأخير I want them to stick to it. If you don't enjoy it, it's not a punishment. الواحد لما يتبع workout program أو أكل معين هذا مو عقاب. يا الله عندي workout هلا it's actually your new life.
It should
enjoy
be fun.
it. It should be fun. You should feel results. You should enjoy doing the meals, enjoy training, enjoy everything. Enjoy it.
Which actually it's something that يعني a lot of people I remember كان ليا أصحاب اللي هو they don't like going to the gym because they feel it's a boring sport. ايه معناه ان انا امسك حديدة and just move it like this and up and down. While in reality ما اعرفش يعني انا personally وكان كل واحد يعني they have their own opinions, they can live with it whatever. بس انا to me actually the sense of pushing against a resistance and actually trying to do better each and every day. لا فيها urge يعني في urge or sense of achievement that you get just by working out and lifting weights.
If you do one rep extra every day, imagine in a month a day you'll proceed or progress, sorry. But it's rewarding.
Yeah.
And when you see results, it's like, I want more of that.
Yeah.
بس أنا بقول لك مينا مو كل حدا بيحب الجيم. This is why I always ask, also one of the things I ask clients, do you enjoy going to the gym or do you like classes more? It's very important لأنه مو كل حدا بيحب يجي على الجيم ويحمل weights و motivate themselves و push themselves. That's why they might need a personal trainer. They cannot do it online or some people, they enjoy classes. They enjoy group classes, training with people, doing an actual activity like boxing. It really depends on the person. You cannot force someone who likes, let's say, CrossFit with a group of friends or people or music to come to the gym every day alone and lift and do the same thing 360 days a year. You know what I mean? So it's very important to understand the person. Each one is different.
Nice.
Yeah.
Cool. حكينا عن الفتنس. Tell me about content creation.
Yeah.
برضو امتى بدأتي فيه or what motivated you to start in it and when did you realize انه ايه ده لا this is something I need to be doing consistently and keep on doing it?
For me, content creation was more about sharing my journey. I was literally like just shooting my workouts, literally sharing. I'm very genuine with my followers. I share everything. By time brands started approaching me, they wanted to work with me. But until today, لليوم, I'm very selective with who I work with.
Yeah.
لأنه بالأخير, for me, there's a purpose. There's a message from anything I put on my page. It needs to be a bit لما حدا يشوف the video or a picture or the brand that I'm working with, they are learning something or they are benefiting from something. It's not just about creating content. Yalla. It's also about why am I putting it? What are they going to benefit? Are they going to learn something from it? Are they going to be inspired? Are they going to, change to the better? Content creator for me is like sharing my my life with everyone, and I love it.
And وبدأتي فيه امتى?
I started, you can say, تقريبا 7 years ago.
Okay.
7 years, yeah.
Okay. Good. And was it initially when you started لأنه you created your own brand and you wanted to promote it ولا هي فعلا كانت a personal Instagram and YouTube and
no ما في plan. Fit one day I'm like, I don't want to work in the family business anymore. I'm not happy.
Okay.
I went to my parents and said, listen, عندي 1 week or like maybe end of the month I'm leaving. They're like, what do you mean you're leaving? You're helping us to know. خلاص, there is something that is calling me and I want to do it, which is بس ما عرفت كيف أبدأ إنه I'm like, where do I begin? I'm not a coach, okay, but I love fitness. I've been training all of my life, or at least for the past like 6-7 years. And slowly, bit by bit. That's why when we first started the podcast, قلت لك, when you have a passion and you have a purpose, you will get there. I had no plan. It's just fitness came to me. And it's just started. Once I started coaching people, I started sharing more. عملت my YouTube channel. Brands started approaching me. They wanted to work with me. وشوي عملت my website. And you grow slowly.
Yeah.
And you enjoy it. صراحة.
Actually, I love the idea of doing it one step at a time.
Yes.
I'm a big fan of
and
this.
And enjoy that. في ناس مثلا after 1 year, okay, what's next? Enjoy this. Everything will come in the right time, Just keep doing what you're doing. And if you love it, don't stop.
And on your socials, انت مركزة حاليا on Instagram ولا YouTube أكتر ولا which social platform are you focusing on more?
على Instagram is more and it's easier.
Yeah.
But I love YouTube. And inshallah, on YouTube, I want to put more into educational stuff and sharing more of the journey, like these podcasts.
Nice.
With amazing people.
Thank you.
inshallah.
Perfect. Awesome. طيب. Do you recommend if someone wants to take your journey, right? Of doing it's a multidisciplinary journey لأنه في الآخر خلاص أنت عندك التمرين وعندك الpreparation وعندك الcoaching وعندك الcontent creation. What's the starting point, I would say? وهل الشخص اللي عايز يبدأ يخش في الجيرني ده بالذات لو هو لسه صغير أو لسه they're starting in something like this, can they do it on their own? Well, do they require a team, or how did you approach it, and what do you recommend?
As a content creator, or as an athlete, or as in a business woman? Because they all have different approaches.
Let's start first with the content, and then the athletic part.
As a content creator, أكيد you need some help for sure, especially nowadays لأنه you know how it is. كل شهر بيطلعوا لك بنيو trending stuff. It's moving really fast. Like 7 years ago, things were really slow. You know, every year there's a slight change in the way you create content. Now it's like every week actually. That song is trending. Do this. It's very important to speak to someone who's in the field, get advice, and also again, people will watch your content if it's beneficial. You can have the best team in the world.
They can relate to it.
Yes, if they can relate to it. You can have the best team and professionals in the world, but if they're not benefiting from it, or ما في شيء they can relate to, I don't think it's gonna, I don't know, in my opinion, will grow or be successful. So try to find something that, plus you believe إنه يعني في ناس بتقول لك okay, I want to start a cooking channel, but I don't know how to cook. طب how is that gonna work, you know? Or I want to coach people, but I've never went to the gym.
I've never went to the gym before,
But it needs to be relatable. It needs to be at least you know what you're doing, right? People see it.
Actually, in one of the previous podcasts we did, we were talking about the fitness education as well, where people acquire certifications to be personal trainers. ويكونوا جايين يحضروا الcertifications دي, and they never did a deadlift before, or they never did squats before. They don't know anything about training. It was like that, بس يعني those are basic movements يعني, especially
حتى when you get certified, you need to go to seminars. You need to always read. It's like مثل الدكتور. الدكتور إذا وقف his career he stopped, you know, doing surgeries and stopped reading, ما راح يجي 100,000 information techniques. So you always need to be updated. You need to read. You need to be مو بس إنه knowledge. It's not a certificate. It's just a paper. Anyone can do it. But you need to always be active and
continuously learn.
Be involved in it.
Perfect. طيب لو جينا رجعنا تاني the fitness, بس I want to tap a bit deeper into the competition part. You decided, you give a call to your coach, hey, can I compete? Do you think I can compete? Yes, you can. You require this amount of time. And then you started putting in a plan. ممكن تحكي لي أكتر more details into the plan؟ يعني فعلا كان ال duration بتاعه قد إيه؟ How many phases were they? And then يعني نحكي أكتر عن plan, and then I really want to tap deeper into how did you do it on your own with a coach, but who wasn't physically there.
Okay, so to answer the first question, we started all over again. يعني I remember the first programs he sent me, the first 3-4 months, it was very basic. And I'm like, what is this? يعني I can lift more, I can do more, I can, you know, but again, he did some changes to my plan. طبعا with proper nutrition, because my nutrition was, for example, half the calories he gave me. There was few changes in my routine and my nutrition. What 3-4 months I started seeing change. And we used to do always at least every 2 weeks we used to do check-ins, update each other. It's very important to work with someone who is knowledgeable. Plus for me, dedication was really important. There are times أنا بقول لك يعني مو كل يوم I woke up motivated I was like إنه يعني
أكيد لأ.
I still look the same, you know, and I want to be shredded. I want to, you know, and he was very patient with me. He's like, just wait, you need time. Don't forget you're a mom, you have kids, genetics, age. These all play a huge factor. Yeah, I'm not in my 18 or 20. But it was really hard. I had to be really patient with myself. He was very, very patient with me also, and very knowledgeable. Again, he knew exactly what to give me and what type of training to follow, what type of nutrition to follow. It was very easy. يعني ما بقولك شيء out of the world. The back to basics really. And yeah, month by month قطعنا السنة. I'm like, and this is why I love watching my pictures like at least 2-3 months back لأنه that's where you go like whoa, you know.
Yeah.
يعني أنا I saw my pictures last year, I'm like who am I, who that. This is where you're like okay, I'm going the right path. So we finished 1 year, and again I remember that very well. He told me, my coach told me, if you wanna يعني compete, let's toss you to the lions. I'm like, what does that mean?
Prague مرة واحدة.
Prague,
Go compete pro.
huge competition. He's like, you want to go? Let's go big, you know? We're not going to go to a small island. Let's go big. Let's work hard. Let's, you know, let's show the world that you can do it. You can show the world that you can, you know, and yeah, we did it.
Nice.
And it was
وده كان في فترة قد إيه يعني
2 years. Exactly 2 years.
So it was after 1 year, he told you, okay, let's go big. And the competition was in a year.
Yeah, while we were working, and I was ready. After 1 year, I was almost ready.
Okay.
But he's like, let's work harder and go bigger, basically. And I'm like, okay. I was enjoying it. You know, I'm seeing results. I look good, and I was really enjoying. And this is why I told you, don't rush things. Enjoy the process.
Yeah.
Enjoy the. But then another thing I wanted to mention, which is very important, people when they want to compete, they take a lot of things, hormones, or drugs, and like, مثلا they decide to compete after 3 months. بيبلشوا ياخدوا كتير أشياء to get into shape. إحنا we did it all naturally. I used to take akid protein, creatine, these things, supplements.
Yeah.
But people used to tell me, what are you taking? Which hormone? I'm like, guys, chill. This is really hard work and proper nutrition and really working with someone who is super knowledgeable.
Amazing.
Once you have these 3, I think, and patience.
Absolutely.
You can achieve whatever.
هو the main idea I think إنه هو nowadays everyone who competes they tend to go for this because if you don't go for it, someone else is. The competition will sometimes feel harder.
Yeah.
So to speak. طيب what was the best moment about الرحلة نفسها to Prague يعني you went there, you did your tanning, your wardrobe, طلعتي on stage. What was the exciting factor or like the best part about it?
I think on stage itself.
On stage itself?
Yes.
You didn't get stage fright?
Like now that I'm talking to you, I have goosebumps.
Okay.
I don't know, it's like this proud moment with the lights on. It's I don't know how to explain it really.
But didn't you get stage fright? يعني حسيتي إيه ده لا أنا
Of course I did. I was really scared. But I like to challenge myself. I like to exit my comfort zone. And so many people who stepped on stage the first time, يعني في ناس بتقلب على stage, في ناس almost faints on stage. And I think I almost tripped at some point or I forgot my routine. But it's normal. And بصراحة I was really, really, really enjoying it.
Nice.
And it felt good. This is why I want to do it again.
That's cool. Did you decide actually where and when?
Yes, Budapest, May 11, I think.
Oh, that's very soon.
So it's very soon.
That's very
and
soon.
Ramadan is coming soon, so that's going to be another challenge.
لا بس قدها
But yeah, I'm excited for the next one.
You're gonna do it. This I imagine is لأنه واحدة من الحاجات اللي حابب أحكي معاكي فيها is what's the future in for لبنى يعني عارفة the typical بقى job interview question. What's next? Where do you see yourself in 5 years بقى والأسئلة اللي هي
I love these questions.
what's next for لبنى يعني
what's
we know
next? Yeah.
competition.
As in, let's say, as a professional side of it, I'd love to enjoy for now competing and just enjoying this athlete world, traveling. It's a mixture of traveling, exploring, competing. This is like my passion.
Nice.
On the side, akid, there's few business projects I'm working on. Actually, there's one that I've been working on for 2 years now. I'm taking it very slow. لأنه it's a lot of, testing and, in and out and really studying the product, the market. This is one of the things I'm working on. It's been a while.
Nice.
Oh, inshallah, looking forward for other future projects. صراحة, I don't have a specific, but for now I'm just enjoying what I'm doing.
You're enjoying the journeys.
And I want to really live it at the moment.
Perfect. That's awesome. And on a closing note, what would be the biggest advice you would give someone؟ يعني احنا حكينا برضو شوية عليها، بس انا عايز more towards يعني someone who's just starting in fitness or in competition or in bodybuilding or in physique or whatever the categories is. What would be your number one advice?
Number one, never compare yourself to others. Work on yourself. Your only competition is you. You against you, how to progress, you have to always evolve and grow. Focus on you always. Never look at anyone else or compare yourself to anyone else.
Especially in social media nowadays is disastrous when it comes to this، لأنه خلاص الستاندردز بقت غريبة وعجيبة and to compete with those standards, which again they continuously change as well.
وبس like Mina, there's a lot of people who really look amazing but they have really health issues.
Yeah.
They take so many things okay, they look good, they look amazing, but just don't look at the outside.
Focus on yourself.
Focus on yourself, really. And this is the only way you'll progress and evolve.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome. That's amazing. Lubna, thank you so much for your time today. ويعني thank you for making the journey here as well.
Thank you for allowing me to share it. It was really fun chatting with you.
Awesome. And we definitely have to do it again.
Inshallah, for sure.
Inshallah. All right.
Thank you.
If you like this episode, please like and subscribe and hit that notification bell.